Gaffer, it's been just over 6 weeks now since we last played at home. How important is it going to be for the players and the staff to get back out on the pitch tomorrow?
It'll be good to see how Capo's looking. It's been a long time, but that's football. I suppose we just got to take one game at a time. But we've got 3 games coming up, 3 very important games, so we're looking forward to obviously tomorrow against Airdrie.
Yeah, of course, the team are still on a good run after that draw at Firhill, but how challenging has it been for you to try and keep that consistency going with the team when it's been a bit so stop-start? Yeah,
it's been tough, try to keep the players motivated. That's been the most challenging thing. They just want to play football, and we know obviously last week we were out the cup, so that takes care of itself, but obviously not having games for a long period of time is difficult. But we have to get ready to go. We're going to have a quick turnaround, 4 games in 10 days, which isn't ideal, but we're well prepared and we're ready to go.
Yeah, and last time out against Partick, it was a real signal the way the game ended, but looking back at the match as a whole, how would you reflect now?
Yeah, I thought we'd done well. We put ourselves in front twice, and we should have seen the game out, but that can happen. We done that to them here in New Year's Eve. We scored with the last kick of the ball, so that happens in football. So we're disappointed to lose a goal so late, but I think we put enough in it to win it. But like I say, going away from home to a difficult venue and picking up a point's also a good point. So we know we should have had all 3, but like I say, we'll take a point and move on.
Airdrieonians tomorrow at home. Of course, we've had 2 games against them this season, a win at home and a draw away from home. How are you using those matches in preparation ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, the first game at home we were, I think, very worthy of the win, but obviously the game at Airdrie, we were disappointed again to score 2 and allow Airdrie back into the game, because like I say, the second goal again, we're just disappointed with how we conceded. But listen, I'm not going to sit here and say it'll be an easy game, because it's going to be far from it tomorrow. Airdrie, I'm not looking too much into last week away at Dundee for them. Certainly their last 2 league games, they've shown that they're up for the fight. They're all fighting for their life. Being there myself as a player, they ain't going to come here and lie down and just give us 3 points. So we have to be ready for that. We have to be ready for the challenge that they're going to bring, and I think it'll be a good game, but certainly Airdrie have turned a corner and we have to be wary of it.
You've spoken about it already a wee bit, but the run of games coming up, it's obviously a lot of games in a short space of time. How do you manage the players' preparation and the rotation of the squad into these?
Yeah, we have to be, like I say, wary of that. We've got 4 games in a game. We're basically playing a game every 2.5 days, so it's going to take its toll on the players. It's really hard to try and juggle that, but we're going to have to do it the best way we can. We've got 99.9% of the squad fit and available, so that's a help, but certainly through the next 10 days we're going to need to mix and match the squad and pick a team to go and try and win every single game.
Yeah, and you mentioned it in terms of squad availability. How is the team shaping up for tomorrow?
Yeah, everyone's available apart from Ian Wilson, so he's still struggling with his calf a little bit, so we have to be aware of that. We don't want the same happening that happened last year when we brought him back probably just a little bit too soon and we lost him for 3 months, so we have to be wary of that. These injuries are very difficult at times to manage and make sure they're right, so we have to take all precautions in that one, so we'll certainly not make the same mistake we done last year with Ian Wilson.